game of the year.
Okay. So, I don't have you played it or where are you with Helldivers?
So I hopped in a little bit for Helldivers. I ran around by myself for a bit.
Mm.
It's still very much as difficult as it was. I would say it just feels a lot better because you can actually rely on whatever stratagems or whatever heavy weaponry you go in with, or whatever build you go for. All of them are very viable. And I think that's great. I think that's a wonderful change that they finally made, and I think that's where they want the game to be at its best. Because for them, the approach to at least nerfing a lot of the stronger weapons was that, hey, we want every weapon to be as good as any other weapon. There shouldn't be a single reason why you would choose this weapon and this weapon alone. Now you have choice, and I think that's awesome. Like for me personally, I always rock the DMG Defender. It's an excellent, very good SMG weapon. It's awesome because you could run while gunning with it compared to every other weapon where it slows you down if you try to run and gun. So you can just fire at the hip and you'd be fine with it. In fact, if you want to, you can run with the ballistic shield with the SMG Defender. So that's an excellent combination there. They bumped up the damage output and a bit of the recoil, I believe. Not the recoil, but the stagger on it. So it's a solid weapon that went from never being touched to now it got slightly better and it still holds up its own amongst all these other great weapons. The spray and pray is great. I think all the fire based weapons, the incendiary weapons, they're all very good now. That napalm strike is, oh my gosh, like
Chef's kiss, just chef's kiss.
it's amazing, right? It's great. So I honestly I think that the direction that they're taking currently right now, it's an amazing direction. They just need to keep it up. Just keep on bringing out content. Eventually, you guys have to bring out that new faction, the Illuminate, right? Come on, let's be real.
Right. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I need to pull the game back on. I spent the last like week just updating or trying to work on the previous podcast, so I really have had no time to actually hop on the game, except for that time that I spent playing Ghost of Tsushima, which is a fantastic game, and I highly recommend it to anyone who hasn't played it yet. And to people who have played it, go back and play it again. It's great. But let's go ahead and transition over. You just wanted to touch on this for a second.